Welcome back to the wonderful Aurora 4X. I still don't know why the area point defense didn't work, because by my reckoning, these missiles were going 35,200. Multiply that by 5-second ticks. Should be 176,000 range. It goes in that 5 second tick. Looks to me that my beam fire control is 240. So 35,200 times if it multiplied by 6. So even if it's 6 seconds, it still should have picked it up, and I don't know why it didn't shoot any of them. Maybe it just missed them. I doubt it. I just don't know. So maybe we need to increase. I mean, the turrets are improved to our 52 versions and all that lot, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Right. Next thing we've got let's go and have a look at our 100 set. Ooh, misclicked. So we've got some wrecks here that need tidying up, and we have got our salvager en route. We have got our destroyer picking up our people there. The next thing we need to do is get that damaged ship back and refitted. Task force, we can see there that we've got one guy who is damaged. This one here took a bit of a beating, but was able to shoot down enough of them, which is strange because you've only got a 160 CWIS, and the guys that got destroyed over here are the Mark 4s, so they should have been better. I'm going to have another look at the I reckon that destroyer, area defense destroyer, must have taken out some. Yeah, there's where they're shooting. Alright, here we go. Missiles. We launched before we were hit. We launched another set, I think. Here we go. So the 05 with the 160 shot 24 times and destroyed 26 missiles, but still got hit. Energy point defense with the CWIS 160. Why did he manage to take out 26 missiles? CWIS 160, 26 is the missiles destroyed, 24 is the shots fired, 108% chance. Okay. And then we fast forward to where we lost our ships, which was... See, let's just go to the next. First of all, we'll go to the next one. Right. This is where our destroyer 002 helped out. He shot 56 times and destroyed 31 of the missiles, and the actual ship itself that was being shot destroyed the other 18 with 24 shots. So 24 shots. Remember that from the 40, 24 shots. And then this one, the destroyer 01 managed to take out the remaining ones, and just destroyer 01 took out the remaining ones, and destroyer 01 took out the remaining ones. They shoot 40. 24 from the 43 did 24 shots. Hold on. Mark 4. You're a Mark 4. You're the 40. So 24 shots. Yeah, same number of shots each. range 0, chance to hit slightly better because it's a better Sea-Wiz. It's the Sea-Wiz 200. Destroyed 28 missiles. Little bit different because so we are really comparing it against this one here. 24 shots, chance to hit 36%. And then we get to the ones that got destroyed. Here we go. Shots 16. So the 46 Mark IVs have only got 16 shots against the 24. You destroyed 8 of the missiles. And this one up here, all on his own, destroyed. Are we in the right bit? Yep. Where are you? All on your own, destroyed 26 missiles. 26 and 24 shots, and this one here, 8 and 16. I don't understand. The better Sea-Wiz shot less and destroyed much less. Same here. 16 and 6 destroyed. 16 and 9 destroyed. Let's have a look at these ships. Cruisers. The Mark IVs have got, give me the wide view. The Mark IVs have got 3 Sea-Wizes. How much has the 40 got? 3 Sea-Wizes. Don't understand. Got the same sensors. They go 6,000. They go 5,000. I do not understand why they took out more. The worst ship took out more. Armour 10, Armour 12. They should have been more survivable. $13,800 tons. 12 smaller. It's a smaller target. Put down in the comments. Let me know how that happened. Because I really would love to know why this was better. Yeah, I don't want to modify it. Give me obsolete. Sea-Wiz 160s. Tracking speed 6,000. I think you had that one, which is tracking speed 20. Better tracking speed. I'm gonna have to ask someone because this doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. No idea. Anyway, right, I'm back. This is past me. No, future me talking over the top of past me. Because guess what? Past me forgot to turn his microphone back on again when he came back from the Discord to find out what was going on. So, a massive thank you to a Space Marine and to Hazari and Ophaslot. Wow, what a great community, able to help me out with these problems and things, talking me through it. Now, it looks like there was an element of luck involved, which caused the better ships to be blown apart and the worse ships to be not blown apart. But there's also the fact that I might have clicked 2 minutes instead of 5 seconds at one point. That might have made a difference. Not sure whether being part of the task force should have helped them, but they were doing 24 shots as opposed to the other guys that got blown apart only did 16 shots from the Seawiz, which is a little bit of a confusion. But yes, we will. We're looking into what it was doing, and I really thank them for mostly pointing out that I wasn't going completely crazy due to the fact that I couldn't work out how Seawiz works. Anyway, we're looking now at these aliens. We only know about this one ship that they had, which looked more like a station rather than a ship due to the fact it didn't move anywhere. But we don't know what other tech they have or anything, but we think that that's all they've got ship-wise. I haven't detected any others. Right, so what are we doing here? Let's have a look at the task force. I'm sending back the damaged ship, which I think is possibly this one. Oh, we sent one ship to the alien planet to make sure they didn't have any STOs, but yes, they didn't seem to. We're going to send him back to the fleet, who's then going to sit on that planet and see what's occurring. We are also going to send back the damaged ship all the way back to Earth for repairs. Rename him Repair so we know who he is. Salvager is on his way. It's going to take a while to get there, but there's a lot to salvage out there which we want to get on with doing. The task force is going to go sit above SETI 2, which is where the aliens reside, and we will have a look. He has this combat information sensor and this electronic intelligence and analysis module, which will hopefully allow us to see a bit more about these aliens and see whether we can find out a little bit more about them. I'm not sure what we really learned from them, to be honest with you, but we'll find out. We're thinking about ground forces. We've got lots of them stationed at Alpha Centauri at the moment, and looking at that, I think we mostly need them still. Protection required is 605, and we're providing 72. That ship's in orbit, and they got a lot of troops there, keeping everybody happy because there's a lot of population there. So I'm not exactly sure what we do there. Maybe we need to station more ships there, so we need more maintenance facilities there. That's a problem for future me, and we'll look at it. Looking at all these ships. These survey ships, most of them are out in Kruger. The one in Draconis can come back because that is now completed. He's needed an overhaul though because he was just about to require one. These other guys got a bit more left in them, and we will move a bunch of them back to get overhauls or go directly to 100 SETI because I want to get the survey done around 100 SETI. I want to see whether there's any jump points in there and where they go in case those aliens had moved out. Maybe this was a outpost for them. Maybe there isn't. This is the tip of the iceberg for these aliens. Maybe they inhabit a number of different systems. While we got the task force out there, it'd be really nice to just pop through and see what we can see. But in the meantime, we're working out which of these ships can get all the way. Let me know whether this is actually your preferred way of me doing these videos in fast forward, because some of my videos go on a bit long. I get a bit carried away, so it might be something that you guys might prefer, that future me talks over past me and tells you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Gets the story moving along a little bit quicker maybe. Or do you like to sit down and watch just as I fumble my way through, navigating my way through space, learning things as I go, making mistakes? Let me know what you think, which works better for you. Still getting at some of these. I'm going to get, I think it's 3, maybe 4 of them, getting some fuel on the way just to make sure that they are fully stocked with fuel. I cannot be dealing with all the running out of fuel thing that we used to deal with. That was a frustration. And then pretty soon we're going to start working on a diplomatic ship because we want to talk to these aliens. Let's see what's happening now. Begin overhaul. Yep, all good. Updated hostile population. So yes, we now know they do a thermal 30 and EM a 25. That population, which I think is quite a small population. Ground forces of 9,200. Obviously they're dug in, so there will be more than that. But I'm pretty sure the people that we attacked before had way more than that. Maybe I need to check some old videos if anyone remembers what ground forces they had that we eventually managed to take out in Alpha Centauri. What have we got here? Transit failure. Yeah, so the missile thing. Yep, so we're going to move the task force all the way back to the gate just so that destroyer can get them through. And every 6 hours I'm going to be told by this guy that he can't jump, even though he knows that the destroyer's on his way to jump him. But that's fine. We know the ship is overcrowded. As well, some maintenance issues that we're looking into, and yep, that one, it's about to run out of MSP, so let's get them out of training, give them a little break from training, get them all sorted out, maintenance and deployment time and stuff like that, and then they can go back into training if that's what we think is required from them at that time. Ship is overcrowded. Yep, that destroyer that picked up all those survivors obviously doesn't have spare beds for them, so it means that things break more because it's overcrowded. They are still not talking. So here we go. We're building our diplomatic ship. So new ship. It's going to be a diplomatic ship. What are we going to add? We'll start with. I think we're going to add a diplomatic module. Can only add one, so that's all there is to that one. Going to add a bunch of CWIS for defense. We're going to add a commercial drive, the biggest that we do. So far its speed is 7,000. Very nice. What else? We're going to add a civilian thermal sensor, so we can learn a bit. Active sensor. I'd like to add one, but either one of these that I add will make it a military vessel. So, yep, just checking. Yep, military vessel. But if we go to some of our obsoleted ones, we can add the civilian one there, because if it's only size 1 or something, it counts as civilian. So that's fine. We've got a bit more sensor control. Hear what's going on around there. What else do we need to add here? If I add a ELINT module, no, it becomes military, can't do that. Add a few crew quarters so we can maybe pick up survivors. Just have that. What are we going to add here? Science department. Yep, that seems to be allowing us to do it. What else? Combat information center. Yep. Adding a few of these. I don't know sure exactly what these things do. Probably adding more than we need to here, but we'll just try it out. I don't think we can add any ECM. No, that makes it military. Get rid of that. What's next? We can add some armor. Do you fancy adding some armor? I've got a lot to say about something, haven't I? Can't quite work out what that might be. Armor 20, 10. 10 seems a bit fairer, doesn't it? Are a little bit bulky though, aren't we? Let's drop a CWIS. 4 CWIS is probably going to do something with an armor of 10. So hopefully that will be fairly defensive. Now, looking at these, I've spent a little while on this. Hopefully, in fast forward, it doesn't seem quite so tedious as it did to me. I trying to work out which of these ships I do not need to have as an active shipyard. Am I not going to build any of? I decided maybe the ultraminer would be the one that I would probably go change from, because it's a 45 design, and I think if we were going to build some ultraminers, we might upgrade it a little bit as well anyway. So we're looking at possibly that, but we can still see that it's just retooling it. It's going to take till the 20th of February of 54, and we're at August of 53 at the moment. That's going to take a little while, isn't it? So our next option is to build another shipyard. and we are just freeing up a bit of space. We want to use 50% of our capacity to do that. Let's reduce the automated mines briefly for that, and that'll be done in about a month. So that's a lot quicker than retooling one of our other places. I know it's got some other negatives about, it's costing money and all that lot, but hey, it is what it is. Repair, yep, you gotta wait every 6. Tell me every 6 hours. Tell me every 6 hours that jump drive is not there for you. Go on. There you go. Brilliant. And on his way, you're going back to SETI. You're going back to SETI 2. Looking at them again. Destroyer is still not. But where is he? I told him to pick up people, but then didn't tell him to move. Get moving. So now I've got to go tell him. I've got to find him first. Where is he? Where is he? Destroyer. Up, 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 up. There it is. Right, let's go. Let's get yourself back through the gates. Yep. Grab some fuel as well. That's not the one that you're after. There's the one you're after. Grab some fuel. And then find your way back. Yep. You can work out the routing, I'm sure. All in good time. So what's our long-term plans for this save? I mean, I guess we carry on exploring and finding aliens and seeing what we could do while we're out there. See whether we can find any more aliens to shoot, and if we can, we will shoot them. We've got a few places that we're mining, and if we do need to mine some more, I think we're starting to get a bit of more resources to be able to mine, but we're not running out of anything apart from money. Money seems to be the biggest problem that we're running out of, so we need to work on maybe building less ships, because that's what's costing us at the moment. We are still trying to look at that repair. He was so lucky, wasn't he? Jump point detected in Kruger. How far away is Kruger again? Yeah, you're 13.9, nearly 14 billion kilometers away from Sol. You are not the priority at this stage. Yep, tanker is in FN. Yep, trying to work out what tankers are where now. So fuel is in Omega SETI. Plenty of fuel on board. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Just looking at maintenance problems again. Most of them have got plenty left. Tau SETI chap is getting a little low. We might think about doing something about that as well. Ship constructed, the tanker. And this is where I start getting really confused about what retooling time takes. Because if I look to retool and when it takes to build a new one, there we go. Now retool for the dip is a year, a whole year for a 25,000 capacity, one slipway, and it will take a year to retool that to be able to do the diplomatic ship. When the orbital miner, 32,500 capacity, 5 slipway, takes like 3 months, 6 months, less time. I don't know what the ratio is that makes it so that the retooling takes whatever time it takes. Don't know. It's got to be how similar it is to the ship, because it can't be the size of the shipyard. But that will get me onto another point before, because when we do eventually get round to doing what we're going to do, we can see that the tanker and the diplomatic ship is actually quite a similar ship. So I don't know what takes time to do what. There must be a good reason behind it. Money, we are still spending more than we are earning, which is not great. That needs to be addressed somehow, some way. Right, what's next past me? Let's move on. Here we go. Yeah, orders complete. So let's get him into the repair. Get him repaired. Lovely. And then you'll be just brand new. Bit of armor damage, so it won't take very long. And that was it. Which is super. Production of the shipyard complex is done. So we can set that back to the automated miners. The new shipyard, yeah, very close to start at 10,000. I thought it started at 1,000. Maybe that's naval shipyards that start with only 1,000. So we've only got to increase its capacity very, very marginally to be able to build this diplomatic ship, which is great news. Destroyer has now reached back to Earth, so he's unloaded the survivors so they can be put back into the pool for new ships, which is great news. We managed to get some survivors back from a failed mission, but ultimately the ultimate mission was a success, so that was good. Shame we lost some of our newest area defense ships though, but hey. Right, so retooled now for the diplomatic ship. We can see here that it's going to take until November of 53 to build it, but that's okay. We should be able to see we can build a tanker as well as the diplomatic ship, but in the one that can only make the tanker, it can't make it anyway. Anyway, diplomatic ship completion time 19th of August. I do have one of those engines in stock, which is the main thing that it's going to take. And now it says it's going to be March. So it's not a good few months off it, but it's still a long time to build a single ship. We need to start working on our shipyard tech to make that go faster. And then, so that's, yeah, 31st of March, that's going to get built. And then we can go talk to the aliens. Whether I lose my patience and throw the ground forces at them by then, I expect so. But we'd like to see what a diplomatic ship can do. So we might get the ground forces ready and then start the diplomatic process. And if that doesn't work, then we'll squash them. I guess it makes a difference as to whether we find any more of them as well. Set it to start salvaging the oldest stuff first in case they decay. And the cargo fleet is now going to go and join the salvager, so it has somewhere to put all the salvage. But yeah, the salvager is going to go and mop up all of that and see whether we can get some stuff from our ships back. Maybe some engines would be nice. Some of them are quite modern engines. And then we will then go after the other alien ship as well and see what we can salvage from there and see if we get some new tech from there. But we'll have to see. 100 SETI containment. It's about time they headed back because one of those guys has had some major repair work needs doing. It's running out of spares, so we can get those guys back while we got the task force, get them overhauled, and then when the task force is time to head on home, they can come back and start looking after 100 SETI again. Again, trying to remember the route because we got to get those back because they can't jump because the jump gate has not been built yet, but we're working on it. What else we got here? Production of construction factories at Amiga has finished. At Alpha, sorry. I got confused. I thought it was Earth to start with, but no. Let's make some more. So this can really make lots and lots of stuff. It's becoming quite the second home is Alpha Centauri, even though they're full of aliens. But there we go. Oh, that's the end of it. So thank you very much indeed for watching, and we will catch you again next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.